Hello again, YouTubers. This is your host, Black Samurai 7. I'm just at a loss for words right now, and I'm going to explain why. Because I just saw a viral video on YouTube regarding a police officer in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And what happened was that he was in his car, and he sees these five African American teenage boys. They were all just, what they were doing, they weren't doing nothing. They weren't doing drugs. They weren't breaking into no house. They weren't fighting. They weren't doing anything. They were just conjugating outside of a house. And what did this cop do? He stops his car, gets out, pulls out his gun, and points it at the kids, telling them to get on the ground. Oh my God. This is disgusting. This video disgusted the hell out of me as I was watching it. I felt really, really bad for them kids. I really, really do. I felt bad for them. And one thing that made me feel even more awful was hearing one of them kids cry for their life. I could see why, man, because that's just messed up, dude. What the hell is wrong with you? I could see, because I heard from other people, they're saying, well, there was a shooting at a basketball game, and one of them had a revolver, one of them dropped it, and all that other bull. Well, here's the thing. When you're trying to find out information regarding something like that, word of mouth. All you had to do was just stop the car, approach the kids, and ask them a question. Just ask them a question. Ask them, hey, did you see? We're looking for a man who dropped a gun and supposedly shot at the basketball game. It was said that you guys were at the game, and we were just asking if you guys have seen or heard the gun going off. That's all you had to do. And if you've been watching my previous two videos, the video about my tribute to Lauren Giddens video, and my video about the man being dragged out of that plane, I will say this for the third time. Why is it that people want to make the smallest things in life such a big deal? And I'm going to keep saying that every time I find out about stories like this. I will keep on saying this. This is sick. And what I felt even more bad about is the fact that when the kids were on the ground, this guy still had his gun drawn. This guy still had his gun drawn when the kids were still on the ground. They were on the ground, man. So all I had to do was lower the gun. Lower the gun or put it away. Lower the gun, put it away, and call back up. That's all you had to do. That's exactly what I would have done if I'm a cop. This is why I don't want to be a cop. Because of you sick-ass race soldiers. Because of you sick-ass race soldiers, I would never ever want to be a police officer. That's exactly what you people are doing. You're making a foul name to people who really should be cops. The cops really are who are out there trying to make a difference in the world. The cops out there who really are saving lives. You race soldiers sicken the hell out of me. You really do. This man in this video, he should not be a cop at all. Now I'm going to guess he probably has done this more than one time. And another thing I'm going to have to say is that what pisses me the hell off the most, it's not just this story. It's about every single story that I've done on Crooked Cops. Is that, and I've said this before, if you remember my video about that 10-year-old boy being chased by cops, I'm going to say this again. It is sad that little African-American boys are being viewed as grown men, and that's sick. These are children. They are not adults. They are children. So why the hell are you looking at them as adults? Treat them like children. You don't treat them like grown people. You treat them like children. And you respect these children. And their parents did what's right to ask these people questions. To ask them people questions and all that other stuff. They had every right to ask you questions. It's not a crime to ask a cop a question. It's not a crime. And so the parents, I give them 2 thumbs up for doing all they can, doing what's right, asking questions about why'd you did this. And of course, the cops were saying, well, we keep hearing about all these kids having guns and all this other stuff. Well, if you want to get guns off the streets, go after someone who's at that moment trying to pull out a gun and shoot someone. Don't go after someone because you think they have a gun. That's judgment. You shouldn't judge people. You shouldn't do that. Judge somebody right at the moment of them actually committing something wrong. Don't judge a person because you think they're going to do something wrong. You look at the person. If you see them pull out a gun, you have every right to stop the situation from escalating. You have every right to do it as a police officer in your community. But you do not have the right to just go at random kids and pulling out your gun and just telling them to get on the ground and still have your gun up when all you had to do was just holster it and call for backup. That's all you had to do. And you didn't want to do that. And now you got a whole lot of people all over the internet that's going to hate on you right now. And if you remember my video on Terrence Crutcher, when I said that this is why people want to kill cops, and it's not right. It's not right killing cops. But this is the reason why people want to do it, because of people like you. Because of people like you, people have so much hatred against the police. They don't trust you, and they want to beat the hell out of you and kill you and all the other stuff. It's not right to do it. It's not. People need to know how to respond to a situation in the right way. So, to anyone who's watching this video, respond to this situation in the right way. If you know these kids, respond to this in the right way. And the people in your communities, just respond to this in the right way. Just do that. And do not try to take the law in your own hands. And I will keep on saying that in situations like this. And I hope you understand it. Now, that's all I got to say about this. Feel free to like, comment, and favorite my video. And feel free to subscribe to my channel. See you guys later.